What's good, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of G&G News. Today we're here to talk about a Welsh youngster who left school at 18 years old and now has more than 1 million Instagram followers. So to leave school at 18 in the UK is a bit weird, but still. Harry Hamberley is famous for his cartoon creation of The Bean. In the early hours of Saturday morning, the 20-year-old Harry Hamberley touched down back on the Welsh soil after a quick trip to Los Angeles. For the Cardiff resident and social media star, it's been a busy couple of days launching his latest collaboration, this time with RuPaul's Drag Race star Kimchi. That's alongside managing his 1.3 million Instagram followers and dealing with the constant demand for his merchandise. Not too bad for someone who left school at 18 to doodle away in his bedroom. Harry said, "I was in LA for 2 days promoting a makeup palette that was really fun. It was the strangest 2 days of my life. It will go from really, really boring when I'm just sat in my room drawing all day and doing something really extra." So while he work may be plastered across Instagram, Harry is not a figure you would instantly recognize. Instead, you may be more familiar with his cartoon creation, The Bean, and his brand Ketnips. Now run by Harry and a team supporting him around the world. Together, they work together to make sure that The Bean and his antics spread a positive message across social media while keeping the artist behind it all out of the limelight. Speaking previously, Harry, who rents a flat in Canton, which isn't that far from me, I didn't really know what I wanted to do at uni, so I thought I didn't want to spend the money. I knew that I wanted to travel and start a business, so I did, and I was just lucky. I wanted to make something that could be anything, really, and that could be quite ambiguous. I had the initial idea of The Bean quite quickly. It started off a bit more creepy, but then I realized that cute sells better, so I changed it a little bit. So this is his creation, The Bean. If you got issues, I got tissues. So shout out to this young fellow. Today, if you go on Ketnip's website, Bean and Harry's brand is featured on everything from hoodies and rucksacks to phone cases and hats, with many sold out products paying testament to his popularity. He's also worked with Norway artist Boy Pablo to collaborate on a music video, and next week flies out to Italy to promote work with designer brand Armani Exchange. With his visa application well underway, it will only be a matter of time before he makes the permanent move to America while the rest of his friends finish university. Harry said, "You have to learn to run a business eventually, so I'm just a bit ahead of schedule, I guess. A lot of it is just drawing at home, and I try to go out to coffee shops and stuff. We're set up in the States on the merchandise side, so there's a team there who helps design, and I occasionally hire people to help with animation products. It's a pretty small team. I have my business partner and about 5 people who help. I envy people who have 9-to-5 model, because you know exactly when you're not working. When you're self-employed and working online and are able to work whenever, when you have done time, you're constantly thinking, I could be working right now. When you have the time, you're constantly thinking that you could be working right now. I'm aiming to take a few weeks off in December. I'll work most days, and only when I'm burnt out, I'll take a few days off." As well as Harry Ketnip's Instagram page, The Bean also featured on the social media site sticker range. In the past, celebrities, including singer Paloma Faber and DJ Diplo, have been using Harry's work, helping propel him into fame. He said it's been growing slowly and steadily, which I think is lucky, because a lot of people blow up and don't know what to do, freak out, and it goes south. It comes and goes in terms of how many ideas I might have. A lot of it is sitting down and just working the ideas come from that. You can't really wait around for them. So if you don't have a fresh idea, I might try and rework something I've done before, or simply animate something, or do something simple like a wallpaper. It's just keeping busy. He added, "My sister just came out of uni and my mates are in the middle of that." I get a little jealous at times because I really like the look of university life, but whenever I raise it, they say they would much prefer to do what I'm doing, so I guess the grass is always greener. Luckily, Harry is able to escape the online trolling that other social media stars are subject to, mostly because of his positive message. Despite his hundreds of thousands of followers, it's also has allowed him to remain virtually anonymous. He said, "I want that side of everything. I like it when people recognize the bean, and that's what I want. Just getting that character out. The best thing apart from my job is I can be really, really ugly and still put out content. People don't come up to me. If I went into Starbucks, I might get a message, which is really strange," he added, "because my work is so positive and cute. If anyone is challenging me, it's almost petty. It's like beating a kitten or something. I'm not controversial. Of course, we want to put out a much positive content as possible, but I'm also trying to keep it as real as possible too. It distinguishes to always be happy, so my content, I try to put out as many different sides and emotions as possible." So big shout out to Harry. That's an amazing thing to do. The fact that he's also someone else who lives in Cardiff. Obviously, he's got an amazing design for it to be recognized by that many people, used by that many people, loved by that many people, to be able to grow that many Instagram followers in that short amount of time. And the guy is clearly doing what he loves, and he just enjoys what he does, and this is why it's working. At the end of the day, guys, when you do something that you enjoy doing, you're going to be so much better at it. It'll be so much more natural. So big shout out to Harry. Thank you for watching another episode of GNG News. Shout out to Wales Online for reporting this. Big shout out to Anna Lewis, as this is her article. I'll see you all soon. Keep on smiling and have a lovely day.